Hello everyone, lovely to see you. Hope you're all having a good day today. I'm here a few minutes perhaps earlier than I normally would be to run the sound checks and say hello to you all because, well, I'm going to start the teaching a few minutes before 2 p.m, which I know is a bit cheeky, but my son Bobby is in a school assembly which starts at 2:40 p.m. And if I finish the broadcast at 2:30, it only gives us 10 minutes to get to the school. Now, it is only a couple of minutes up the road, but frankly, I want to get in and get a seat before all the other parents take the good seats. So we'll start the teaching, start the session a few minutes before the hour, and we'll aim to finish at around 2:25 UK time so that Anna and I can dash up the road and sit there just delighted at our boy with I think he has 2 lines in the assembly, and I'm looking forward to both of them. It's on volcanoes, by the way. So those of you that remember the Choir of the Earth, young SIC, all we need is an igloo and it's all complete. So thank you for your understanding and patience with that. It's a gorgeous piece today. It's God Be in My Head by H Walford Davies. I'll tell you all about it in a minute. And we've got lots of lovely people to welcome shortly, including some people who are celebrating their birthdays tomorrow, which is very, very exciting. Today and tomorrow, in fact. So we've got 4 birthdays to sing for today. So it's Vanessa, Mary, Jill for tomorrow. Happy birthday tomorrow, Jill. And our dear friend Mark Cease. So we'll sing for them shortly. But just let me run through the sound check so I can hear the pianos working. And do we have the teaching file here? There he is. There's Mr. Walford Davies. Looks like a serious sort. Exactly what you'd imagine. The master of the King's music from 1934 to 1941. Very prominent musician. I shall tell you all about him shortly as well. Let me check that everything is working in terms of the sound for the track. And I just need to open the file. Thank you all for your lovely comments. I shall indeed pass them on to Bobby, who is really excited about us coming to see him in his assembly. He was saying this morning, there's going to be so many people there. 8 classes and about 60 parents. I'm so excited. So, really looking forward to it. Let's just check we can hear this. Bit less soprano, I think. That's better. Splendid, there we are. Some of you may know this piece. It's quite often performed at the end of a church service on a Sunday. Very, very simple little tune, deceptively simple in its harmony. And there is one moment, there is one chord. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but when you get to the line, God be in my heart, that's where you really do hear the 20th century chord coming out. It's lovely. So looking forward to teaching it to you enormously. It's a single pager though, folks. It's not going to take us too long to learn. Hence, I should be able to dash out and go and see Bobby explain all about volcanoes, which is so exciting. And of course, I still do have so many of the wonderful resources that Helen and other very kind people sent for the young SIC, including this wonderful pop-up volcano book, which I just absolutely love. And Bobby loves this one as well. I don't know if you've all seen this, but be ready, okay? This is in preparation for Bobby's assembly about volcanoes. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Kaboom. So, I was so tempted to take this along and sit there so prominently holding it. I think I'll just let him read through it when he gets home. So those of you who are here, thank you so much for being here live and looking forward enormously to teaching you this piece, the next in our series of the choral alphabet. Those of you watching us later on, hello to all of you. Thank you to everyone who's joined us recently, whether you are a long-standing subscriber or whether you've joined us in the last couple of days. We've had over 50 new subscribers to this channel in the last 4 weeks, which is fantastic. And if you are among that number, well, thank you for being here. I do hope you're enjoying the Homechoir content experience. Do remember, if you're watching later on, please give us a thumbs up. It all helps propel us up the rankings of the YouTube algorithm. And if you would like to, leave us a comment underneath. It really helps us and we love reading them later on once you've left them. And those of you that are watching live today but aren't necessarily in the live chat, hello to all of you. Big hello to Helene and Bill and Val in California. Good morning, folks. It's great to get out the Volcano book and dust it off. Looking forward, as I say, to giving it to Bobby to have a bit of a play with later on. Hello to Sue and Tony, and to Sally and Annie and Maureen. Hello to Anne and Linda and Nikki and Charlotte. Hello to everyone out there in Thornbury, in particular to Guy and Andrea. Lovely to see you at choir yesterday, Andrea. Hello to Katie and to Val, and a special hello to Huyen as well. So hello everyone over here. You're all having a good day, I hope. Lots of preparations I can see for Jill's birthday tomorrow. It's a big one. Fantastic news. I'm sure you're going to be spoilt rotten, and rightly so, Jill. So let me see. How's everyone doing? How dare the aircraft spoil? I'm sorry to hear Glennis's recording has been spoilt by pesky aircraft. I'm afraid. Well, what you need is Sir Henry Walford Davies to come out and play his Air Force, Royal Air Force March Past, and they'd have to stop flying around and salute. So, as I say, more on that in a minute. So hello to everyone who's here live. Good afternoon, Alison. Hello, Angela. Hello to Carol and the famous Bumble and Bee. I should definitely salute. Hello to Christine. All the very best to Terry. Hello, Carolyn on the island. Hello, Christine. Hello, Dave. Hello, Jill. Hello, Eileen. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Fiona. Hello, Jill. Hello, Glennis. Hello, Gloria. Hello, Gwyn. Hello, Gina, watching later on. Hello, Epi. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Janet. Hello, Jill. Hello, Jill. Hello, Karen. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Kit Kat. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Lisa, watching later on as well. Hello, Marion. Hello to Marek and Fiona. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Shan. Hello, Susanna. Hello, Suzanne. Hello, Nikki, watching later on as well. It is fabulous to see you all. There's Barbara. Good afternoon, Barbara. Hope you're having a good day. Fabulous. So how's people doing? Mike Fiona said, Walford Davies was a celebrated figure in Aberystwyth University. Absolutely. He was a mentor to Charles Clements, with whom I studied piano in the 60s. Well, there we are. He was a hugely influential musician. And he was also Master of Music at Temple Church in London. I know Temple Church very well. My dear friend Stuart, who is now Master of Music at the Cathedral in Dublin, at St Patrick's in Dublin, he was organ scholar at Temple. So we used to go and sing evensong there, and then go to the local hostelry and have a tomato juice or two. And when Walford Davies was at Temple, his assistant there was a chap called Leonard Stokes, who changed his name later on in life and became Leopold Stokowski, because he reasoned that he wouldn't get anywhere in the musical world with a boring name like Leonard Stokes. And so Leopold Stokowski is the name he came up with. And let's just say it worked, didn't it? We've all heard of him. Although, of course, the Americans call him Stokowski. But, given it's a made-up name, I don't think it's a problem either way. So just a quick question to all of you. If you were to change your name in order to make your way in the musical world, what would you change your name to? That's the question for today. Benjamino Inglaterra, maybe for myself, but what would you be? Let's see some comments appearing in the chat. Well, everyone who's here, we're going to start a little bit early today because, as I say, Anna and I are dashing off to see Bobby in a play at his school. It's an assembly, but it's all about volcanoes, and we're so excited. So we're going to start the teaching in, well, about 30 seconds time. And if you're watching later on, this, of course, will have no impact on you. It'll all just flow as normal. But those of you just arriving, we're going to start a little bit early, and thank you all for your understanding and your support. So make sure you've got everything you need. You'll need your drinks. The score will be on screen as always. It's a teeny tiny piece this week, folks. 6 phrases. That's it. All very, very lovely, and looking forward enormously to teaching it to you in a few moments. So if I could ask you, let's have the C9 chord today. So you can have a C, an E, a G, or if you're feeling particularly full of joy today, go for the 9th, go for the D, and let us sing together, home choir, and we can start the show. Nice deep breath, here we go, and wonderful singing, everyone. Fantastic. And a very good afternoon, home choir. A very warm welcome to the next episode in Choral Alphabet. This week, D is for Davies, as in Walford Davies, as in Sir Henry Walford Davies, KCVO, OBE, who was Master of the King's Music from 1934 until 1941. He served in the First World War, and he is best known for writing music for the Royal Air Force and for writing the piece that we're going to sing today, which is called God Be in My Head. Some of you will have sung it before, and if you've never sung it, well, it's my very great privilege to teach it to you today. We shall get warmed up, and then I will teach soprano, alto, tenor, and the 2 bass parts as usual, and we'll sing it through multiple times as we go. The score is in the description, but will also be on screen. Before we start, we do have some birthdays to celebrate today, and so I'm going to read out the names of those wonderful people celebrating. So we've got Vanessa and Mary, who are celebrating their birthdays today, and tomorrow it will be Jill and Mark with a C, as in cease, celebrating their special day. So as part of our warm-up, we'll sing them happy birthday. Let's roll our shoulders round, everyone. Glancing at the comments, I see we've been joined by some more people in the last few minutes. Wonderful to see you all. Rolling shoulders back. Hello to Sarah. Hello, Valda. Hello, Nikki. Wonderful to have you all with us today. Shoulders up to your ears, please. Deep breath, and as you breathe out, let the shoulders fall and relax. Fabulous. Let's roll the head around. Hello, Lorraine. Good afternoon to you. Hello, Nicola. Lots of people. It's lovely to see you. Okay, so let's do a bit of gentle singing. We're going to do a slightly different pattern today. So we're just going to hum up a sixth and down a tone. So with me, and again, and again. Now, hang on, where are we? Splendid. And now here. And again. Fantastic. Let's just do a couple of little shapes to ma and ma. And again. Ma. Ma. Now me. And those wonderful people celebrating birthday today, it is Vanessa, Mary, Jill, and Mark. Say it with me, Vanessa, Mary, Jill, and Mark. Vanessa and Mary celebrating their birthdays today, 1st of Feb, and Jill and Mark tomorrow. So to all 4 of you, many happy returns. And let's all sing together. 1, 2, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Vanessa, Mary, Jill, and Mark. Happy birthday to you. Many happy returns to all 4 of you, whether it's today or tomorrow. I hope you have a fantastic day full of fun. So everyone, let's get started today. We are learning God Be in My Head by Sir H Walford Davies. And what's really interesting about this lovely piece is that actually many people in the world of choral music, whether you sing in a church choir or a regular choir, you will have encountered this piece. I've seen it in the grade 3 singing syllabus here in this country. So it's a very well-known piece. It's probably the piece that Sir Henry is best known for. As we can see here, he was born in 1869, died in 1941. He was a composer, organist, and a teacher, and he was the Master of the King's Music from 1934 until his death in 1941. He was with the Royal Air Force in the First World War, and he composed the Royal Air Force March Past. And if you listen to it, it's a really very stirring, as you can understand, very patriotic piece. He was also music advisor to the BBC. He gave regular lectures. He was a bit of a legend. As I was just saying, he was also Master of Music at Temple Church in London, where he inspired some of our most prestigious and best-known musicians. Now, God Be in My Head is based on a very, very old piece of writing from the Book of Hours, dated around about, it says here, 1514 in this score. Not entirely sure if that's the exact date, but the words are very, very moving indeed. God be in my head and in my understanding. God be in my eyes and in my looking. God be in my mouth and in my speaking. God be in my heart and in my thinking. God be at mine end and at my departing. And many of us will have encountered this perhaps as a hymn, as you can see here from a hymnal, or perhaps as a piece at the end of a service, or even in some cases as an introit. So what I'm going to do is very quickly just play you the recording that I've made, and then we will learn it as soprano, alto, tenor, bass. We'll sing the one voice louder part for each, and then we'll sing it through at the end. This one will make an excellent sing and send later in the year. Please be assured it's already on the list before I've taught it to you. So let me put the score up on screen. So this is slightly larger so we can all see. And some of you might even want to sing along if you already know it. And just remember, the whole thing needs to be gentle and very, very sweet. And the one chord I want you to watch out for in this first sing through is God be in my heart, because that is the moment this changes from a piece that could come from, well, really any time in the last 200 or 300 years to something that's very much in the 20th century and really warm and really lovely. So here we go, everyone. Here is the first playthrough for the day of the full choir version of God Be in My Head. Here we go. And there we have it. Short and very, very sweet indeed. Do you see what I mean about that chord on heart? You wouldn't hear that anywhere outside the early decades of the 20th century. It's absolutely glorious. Well, let's take it back to the beginning. And as always, we're going to start with the soprano part, and then we'll work through alto, tenor, bass, and bass too. So, sops. Lovely little tune, isn't it? One thing I will say, that's one of the reasons we warmed up with that sixth. You've got to think right the way over the top of this note. We don't want to swoop up. No swooper scoopers, please. Lovely clean sixth, and then carefully placing the note on that B for in my head. So let's sing together, please, sopranos. 3, 4. God be in my head. Lovely, and then and in my understanding with me, and in my understanding. Now, at the end of each phrase, and this is a note for absolutely everybody as well, there'll be a little bit of a pause on the last chord, just to allow that to sink in, to grab a breath, and then move on. So sing for me, sopranos, one more time. 3, 4. God be in my head and in my understanding. Lovely. Then we take a breath and we sing the next line, which is faintly reminiscent of the first one. God be in mine eyes and in my looking. Listen to the pitches. It all needs to be, you need to be thinking up for all of these notes so it doesn't go flat. Ready? 3, 4. God be in mine eyes and in my looking. Splendid. Then we take a breath and we sing. God be in my mouth and in my speaking. Now here we need to be careful because some of the pitches move slightly unexpectedly. Here we go, and God be in my mouth and in my speaking. Lovely, all sorts of really important meaning and emotion in these lines, please. Now, God be in my heart. Now, when we get to that note on heart, you just want to allow that to really settle. So don't be in a rush to move on. And then, and in my thinking. Listen. And again, no swooping up there. Make it a lovely, clean fourth all the way up and down. So from God be in my heart, please. Lovely and warm. 3, 4. God be in my heart and in my thinking. And then the last line, this is soft and very, very sweet. God be at mine end and at my departing. Now there is a first and second soprano option here. The second sopranos is God be at mine end. Sing that with me, please, second sopranos. And God be at mine end. And then you join the first sopranos at the end. So what I'd like to do is to go back to the beginning, everyone, and to sing it with the soprano voices louder. I'll do first and second in the same sort of register. So it's just that one tiny bit of split at the end, isn't it? So I'm going to make the other parts quieter, particularly the basses, who are quite prominent in this one. Don't worry, basses, your time will come. So let's just check the levels all right here. Okay, let's make that louder, shall we? Lovely. Right, so let's sing it through, sopranos. Here we go, from the beginning. Nice deep breath, there's your notes. And... really warm. Wonderful stuff. Now, just I'm looking at that line there, sopranos. What appears to be is God be at mine end. Now, when I sang it in a different edition, it did go down. I will leave it up to you if you want to go up to the F sharp as according to this score, or go down, just as long as you join the sopranos in the last 2 bars. So there we are, everyone. What a gorgeous piece. I hope you're enjoying it. The key seems to change, says Mike. Well, not in terms of the key signature, but he's definitely moving through different keys in order to keep it interesting. Brilliant. So let's go through now the alto part. Okay, nice, fairly straightforward line. It's nice he's not leaving you just on one note. That's the bassist job this week, altos. So your line is 3, 4. God be in my head and in my understanding. Everything thinking up and bright and in tune. Ready? 2, 3, 4. God be in my head and really gentle. You're supporting the tune here, altos, but providing some of the much needed colour. And now the next line. God be in mine eyes and in my looking. Listen again. With me. God be in mine eyes and in my looking. Splendid. Next line. God be in my mouth and in my speaking. That's a nice line. Listen again. Okay, 3, 4. God be in my mouth and in my speaking. Excellent. And the last line, oh no, penultimate line. God be in my heart and in my thinking. I don't mind telling you there, altos, you get the best note in that heart. That G is so nice. Listen to the pitches again. 2, 3. Let's sing this together. 3, 4. God be in my heart and in my thinking. And then as gently and as softly as you can. God be at mine end and at my departing. Simplest line of all for last. Listen. Isn't that a nice line? Let's sing it together, please, and we'll sing the whole thing from the start. 3, 4. God be at mine end and at my departing. And there we are. As I say, short, but very, very sweet. And relatively straightforward for choirs to pick up. Notice, it doesn't go very high for anybody. It's all very much within a comfortable range, which is why most choirs will have had a go at this at some point, particularly if they're a British choir. But I do hope those of you watching internationally are enjoying and are going to take it to your face-to-face choirs as well. So let's sing it through with the altos singing louder. Sops, I'm going to make you a little bit quieter. I am going to put the sopranos in the corner. Nobody puts the sopranos in the corner, I hear. Well, I'm going to, I'm afraid, because I'm going to let the altos come out and I'm going to let their voices shine. So, from the start, basses, tenors, if you wish to sing along, be with you in just a minute. Altos, there's your line, and of course, there's the sopranos for the tune. Okay, so everyone, let's take a nice deep breath, and here we go. And... Gorgeous little piece. So let's go back to the beginning now. Let's have a look at the tenor line. And many of you out there singing alto will also be interested in this tenor part. And we start here on the same note as the sopranos, but an octave lower. So tenors, we sing, God be in my head and in my understanding. Listen again. All right, let's sing that together, please, tenors. 2, 3, and God be in my head and in my understanding. Making sure we're supporting that so it doesn't go flat. Marvellous. Let's look at the next line, which goes, God be in mine eyes and in my looking. Very similar to that first line. Listen again. With me, please. And God be in mine eyes and in my looking. Splendid. Then, God be in my mouth and in my speaking. That's a very nice line. Listen to it again. All moving by steps, so keep it lovely and smooth. With me, please, tenors. 3, 4. God be in my mouth and in my speaking. And then the penultimate line, God be in my heart and in my thinking. That's the most expressive line I think that anyone has in the entire piece, tenors. Make a nice cello line, that, wouldn't it? So let's sing it together, please. And remember, make heart lovely and warm. Ready, deep breath, and God be in my heart and in my thinking. And then the last line, softly, God be at mine end and at my departing. Nice and straightforward. You can see there on mine there's a note descending, but that's for the basses. Tenors, it's just... Alright, so let's just sing that together and we do the whole thing from the tenor perspective. Nice deep breath, and God be at mine end and at my departing. There you have it. Let's go back to the beginning, and I'm going to ask the altos to step back into the choral texture and the tenors to step forwards, and let's enjoy this line. So basses with you in a minute, tenors there, and then we've got the altos and sopranos. But this sing through is all about the tenors, so take a nice deep breath, and here we go. And God be in my head and in my understanding. God be in mine eyes and in my looking. God be in my mouth and in my speaking. God be in my heart. Sorry. And in my thinking, God be at mine end and at my departing. stuff. Apologies for the issue with the score in the middle there. Press the button and the slide didn't change, and then it changed to 2 at once. So I hope that didn't spoil your enjoyment of it. We will sing it all the way through with everyone in a moment. But basses, let's go back to the beginning and have a look at your line. Filling in the bottom of the texture, lots and lots and lots of A for you basses. I know the choral alphabet today is all about the letter D, but you're going to sing a lot of A. And so basses, it is God be in my head and in my understanding. Listen. So with me, please, basses, and God be in my head and in my understanding. Lovely. Next line is God be in mine eyes and in my looking. Listen. Same notes really as the first line, just slightly extended. With me, please, bassos, and God be in mine eyes and in my looking. Splendid. Then God be in my mouth and in my speaking. Now, if that F sharp is too low, basses go up to the F sharp with the tenors. Listen again. Enjoy that E sharp, that rise by a semitone and another semitone, bit of drama there. With me, please, basses, and God be in my mouth and in my speaking. And then this lovely warm moment with a bit of first and second split. So the seconds, let's do them first. God be in my heart and in my thinking. Listen again. With me, please, seconds. God be in my heart and in my thinking. Now, first basses, you sing the A, then go up to the E. God be in my heart and in my thinking. With me, please, first basses, and God be in my heart and in my thinking. And then the last line, bassos. We've got the lower note here. We've got God be at mine end and at my departing. Listen. All right, sing with me, please. Second basses, and God be at mine end and at my departing. And first basses, have a listen. God be at mine end and at my departing. Where have you heard that? It is the tune, of course. So first basses, you double the tune in the last line. Just sing with me, and then we'll sing both parts together before we finish today. So there we are, first basses. In fact, there's seconds, firsts, tenors, alto, soprano. Sing with this last line, everyone. Ready? And God be at mine end and at my departing. Splendid. So let's take it back to the beginning, and then have both bass parts singing nice and prominently while everyone else is quiet, and then we'll have it once more after that, and then I've got to go and dash and hear a young lad talk about volcanoes. So let's turn the basses up here. Fabulous. So those notes on the start, basses, tenors, altos, sopranos, all about the basses on this playthrough. Nice deep breath. Here we go. And God be in my head and in my understanding. Well done, basses. Well done, everyone. Oops, still very echoey. Let's take it back to the beginning and have it just once more so that we can put it all together. I do hope you've enjoyed this short but sweet little entry into the choral alphabet today. We, of course, have more broadcasts coming up this week. We've got Fun Friday, which is all about the tongue twisters, and we will sing this piece on Sunday morning as part of our Sing Sunday. But for now, everyone, let me give you your notes. So we've got the basses here. Oh no, hang on, got to get the right page on screen, haven't we? That always helps. Basses, tenors, altos, sopranos. Sing with me. All right, nice deep breath, everyone. Here we go. Wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone. Well sung, and I hope you enjoyed learning that piece with me today. There'll be more choral alphabet next week, and I'm going to tell you on Friday who we're singing, but we're not singing anyone you'll necessarily have heard of. A beautiful 18th century piece called Slumber Still. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece by a German composer. So I'll tell you all about that on Friday. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day. If you're in Choir of the Earth, I'll see you later on. But otherwise, thanks again for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you very soon. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.